I had to pause the video. Now I'm gonna flip this camera around because my mom had called to give me ideas for my project. But I got to. I'm working on it. But trying to think. I'm gonna combine the last video that I did and this video together, so you guys can. I'm just gonna combine it. I'm just gonna add this in, so you know. But yeah, just stay prayed up and pay attention. I've been listening to Christian rap. It's the song "Ride Around Me with My Bible on Me." It's the song "Ride Around Me with My Bible on Me." Da, 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 da. I got big old faith. They can't understand it, but I got big old faith. I don't have to explain it. I got big old faith. Something like that. I gotta get the name of these artists. But I didn't know Christian rap is so good, actually. Like, I'm like, these rappers are dope, and they don't get a lot of attention. Maybe is there an award for, but like the Grammys and stuff, what I'm trying to say is the people who rap more about worldly topics get more notoriety than the people that talk about God. And then the people that talk about God, yes, they might get a Grammy here and there, but it's not consistent. It's not every year. It's probably every 3 years or 4 years or 5 years or 10 years or how long. But I just noticed that. So tonight I'm just going to take a shower. My arm is getting tired. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that's better. Tonight I'm going to take a shower, then, write me a poem, then I'm going to have Bible study. And yeah. So I just hope I get my hair done next week. That's the biggest thing. I just hope I get my hair done. If I don't, I'm trying to get my hair done. But then tomorrow is the last week of February, and I have my doctor's appointment on Friday. And I have therapy in the morning. Oh, I forgot. I'm so glad I thought about that. I have therapy from 8, so shoot. I gotta be because I forgot I got therapy in the morning. I forgot. I just reminded myself because I was about to literally. I was like, I'm going to the tech. I was about to head to the tech center tomorrow in the morning. Because I'm usually used to it being on Wednesdays, but so I am going to go to therapy in the morning. And I got homework to do tomorrow and stuff that I gotta work on. So got homework to do, got to meet with teachers next week, got to file taxes next week. Just got to do a bunch of stuff. But I think I want to end this video here. Just stay prayed up. That's what I encourage y'all. Stay prayed up. And I know it's hard, to do what's right, but in the end, it's worth it. It's like when you got a test, you got a test, and the day of the test. And sometimes even when people know the day of the test, they wait the day before to prepare. But a teacher tell you, for example, I can tell you my ELS class. He tells for lab is worth 25% of your overall grade. So you could fail lab, and you could just if you do well in one class and you just completely skip lab, you could just get a C. But he's already telling you that it's worth lab altogether is worth 25% of your grade. So he's giving you a heads up and saying, hey, but some people don't pay attention to that. Some people, they will, they don't listen. They know about it, but they don't listen and they don't apply themselves so that their grade can stay the way where it needs to be. Or life happens. Sometimes life happens. So that's what I'm saying. Just pay attention, stay prayed up. And it's hard to do what's right, which is study because we have a quiz every weekend on Friday. It's to study for that quiz, prepare yourself. So when it's time to take that quiz, let me use this hand. This hand is getting tired. When it's time to take that quiz, you're ready to take that quiz. But at the end of the semester, I will be sharing with you guys my my list that I listened to this semester, because I like Christian music. I ain't gonna lie, because I get tired of hearing raps about sex, violence, and drugs. And I haven't had. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I don't. Should I be transparent? No, I'm gonna keep that to myself. But I'm gonna say I don't do either of those things. Not saying, well, I've never done drugs. I've never done drugs at all. So, but violence, I did get shot, but was I participating in it? No, I was innocent bystander. So no. And sex, I've had sex with one person, and that was my first relationship, and it was I mentioned this, and I didn't want to bring up my personal life, but it is Izzy's diary, and I have to be transparent with you guys. So he was my first everything, and first kiss, first lip kiss, not cheek kiss, lips kiss, first sexual partner, first everything. And that was back in 2021. It was 2021, and we stopped dating in July, but the last time we had sex was May. So when I had come down, I'm being honest with you. And do I regret it? I regretted being with him, but I don't regret the experience, because I learned more about myself, number one, and what I would want out of a relationship and of a man. But I regret him, but I don't regret the experience. Because, but I have to be transparent with you guys, and it really broke me. It broke me, even though we weren't together that long. It broke me because I just wanted everything. But then, and that's another thing I want to mention is, sometimes you do mess up, or even though it's still a choice, but you later on you mess up after you make that choice. You learn you mess up after you make the choice. So with that relationship, it wasn't. I was desperate. I'm gonna say number one. I was desperate. I wanted it so bad because I didn't feel good about myself. And yes, I had confidence, but true confidence is when it's in the test of a situation. It's when you're truly confident. It's not about a person who walks around confident. It's about a person who acts on confidence when they're in a situation where it tests their confidence. So it's like, you think you're confident. Like, think about this. It's like this. You think you're confident, and then you take a test, and then you realize on that test, instead of, you thought you would get an A, and then the teacher gave it back to you and you got an F. That's basically what I feel like that relationship did. It tested, was Izzy really confident in who Izzy was? Did Izzy really love Izzy? Did Izzy love God? Was she true to her faith? Because I wanted to wait till marriage, and that's true. I wanted to wait till marriage, but I was exposed to sex at a young age around sexual acts. I'm not saying I was raped. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, I was around it to the point. I remember when I was younger and I was next door, me and my brother's room was, and he was having sex with a girl, and I literally had to put my earphones in. I remember sneaking to go downstairs because I didn't like being in that situation. I hated it. The fact is, my room is right next to you. I don't want to hear that mess. That's probably too much information, but I'm just saying I was exposed to, and another thing is, parents, watch your kids, because when I was younger, we had all the channels, and some nights the channels would play, they would play Peep, and me and my cousins would watch it. And so I remember that. So, I seen some things. In high school, I was focused on the goal, which was college. And I didn't want to be like my surroundings, but I was so desperate for it. I wanted, because I didn't feel good about myself. I wanted somebody so bad. And the dude wasn't even that cute. He wasn't that cute. But I liked the fact that he went to church, and, it seemed like he was trying with his life. That's what it seemed like. That's what I liked. But when I look at it overall, like, what he brought to the table and who he was as a person. Now that when I look at it now, I'm not so desperate for that. Now, if he were to hear this, he might show text messages, because I was desperate. I was even when he didn't want me no more, I was texting him and asking, can we do it? And I was just being desperate. And it's not that I wanted him. I just wanted somebody to say, like my mom said, you just wanted to say you had a boyfriend. And I didn't want him. Like, I just settled because the boys that I did want always rejected me. And even the boys that I did want, some of them were not, they didn't have good character. I was so used to I was used to seeing thugs, and I'm not saying thugs are bad, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, the ambition, the motive behind the person that you're pursuing, or that is pursuing you. So, and the reason why I chose the dude, and if he see this, he gonna be like, the reason why I chose him is because, like I said, church. But just because you find a dude in church doesn't mean he a good dude, or the church doesn't dictate a man's character. It's his relationship with God does. Because church is still filled with people who are healing. Like somebody told me, church is like a hospital for people who are broken. That's basically what it is. It's not, you know what I mean? It's for broken people to come together and they can talk on topics that are related to God and how God is moving through their life and helping them grow and elevate in his word. So, yeah, y'all don't see this video 3-4 years from now, and I'm gonna be on to the next. The Edge of Greatness series is about me opening up to you about these topics, but I'm gonna move on. So if all these people see these videos later on, I'm gonna be moved on. Okay? I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be on the next stage of my life talking about something else. And if it's brought to my attention, I'm not talking about this anymore because I moved on. So you can go read my books. You can watch these videos and you can hear what I have to say. And but yeah, so I just bring that up to tell you that the music that I just brought that situation up to tell you, like, I have, I dildos and stuff. Yeah, well, I had one. I threw that dildo away after like 2 uses. That happened after. Yeah, once I did it, I was so curious about it, and I've gotten, that's, and I was so curious. But this year is a new leaf for me. And I'm gonna tell you this too. Just because I'm choosing a way to live my life doesn't necessarily mean you have to do that in your life. You do what you feel like is best for you on your journey as a Christian. I'm just trying to do what's pleasing to God as best as I can. It's not best for me. What's pleasing to God, because you really don't know. You just gotta listen to his word, because even some Christians are blinded. Like, they think they know everything. That's what I'm saying. What I said in my original the other video was, don't be blind like the Pharisees. Think you know everything, and you blind like the Pharisees. You can't see your right foot from your left foot. You see the right as the left, and you see the left as the right. So, my hand is getting tired. So I haven't, since 2020, was it 2021? And then they're going to be like, what about that dude you were in the club? We did not do anything. Like, no, we just went that night and that's it. But, since 2021, did I say 2021? I said 2021. Because I was 20 years old when it was 2021. May of 2021 is the last time. It was like May 20th or something. It was somewhere. It was the middle or the end, but it was around May. Or was it? No, it was around it. Or no, it wasn't around May. It was around June. Yeah, it was around any of those times. But just since that year, because we broke up during the summertime, because he said to me, and I quote, I remember this. He was like, because he was graduating in December. He gonna be like, well, I'm gonna tell you right now, when December comes, I'm gonna be. He said he was gonna be emotionally closed off, or he wants to be done with the relationship. And I was just like, in my head, I was like, how do you say that you care about somebody and you just already automatically saying how you gonna feel in that moment? And so the whole night I just kept replaying what he said in my head over and over. And then I decided to break up with him, because I kept breaking up with him over and over, because I was always questioning whether he cared about me or not. And I didn't feel, and that's another thing, I don't want to have to ever question if somebody cares. If you got to question, do you care, then why are you with the person? And also, I remember telling my mom, and she probably don't remember it. And she was like, why did you do it? He would, December is a long time away, and blah, 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 blah. And then that made me question myself and wonder whether or not I did the right thing. She might not even remember that. I remember coming downstairs and she said so, and then that's when I went back. I had blocked him. I was done. And she said that to me, and then I went back, and then I went back, and then I went back, and I kept going back. And now I tell my mom, and she's just like, and I tell him, I said, I could do better than him. And she's like, you could have, because he wasn't all that. He didn't, I don't know what he's doing now in his life, but I kind of don't really care. Like, that's why I'm saying I'm leaving this in the Edge of Greatness series. So if you ask me, or he does something, or or it could be a she, like friends, anybody that I don't talk to now, or don't talk to me, or they say they too busy and or whatever, I'm leaving it all behind in May. Like, I'm done. I'm the Edge of Greatness series is the final call. Once the series is done, I'm on the next series. I'm not going to talk about this stuff unless it relates to a topic that I'm talking about in that moment. But I feel like I've said what I need to say to you guys in this series. And I'm going to be Beyonce to everything. I'm not Beyonce, meaning like, if people say stuff, I'm not going to respond. And I do that now with my social media. I post on my Instagram and I log out. I don't go scrolling or anything, because I don't have a lot of followers, and on Instagram, I don't follow a lot of people. And you know how Instagram do. They when you don't follow a lot of people, they show you a lot of other people's lives. And I don't really want to, like, that's what I like about YouTube. You can choose what you want to listen to. You might scroll past it, but you can choose what you want to listen to. Whereas Instagram, sometimes you have to see it, and you don't want to see it, and you see stuff that you wouldn't have necessarily saw. Like, I just wish I could see the people that I follow. And they do the same thing with Snapchat. But Snapchat, you got to click on it. But if you only have like 5 followers on Snapchat, they have all these other stories on the other side. I'm like, and there's like, they're trying to get you to follow and connect and all that. And it's like, sometimes I wish I don't want to have to do that. But that's the reason, to bring this to a point, that's the reason why I'm changing the music that I listen to. I tried to do this when I was a kid, but I never really branched out when it came to music. Like, I wasn't never really considering Christian rap. Yeah, I heard about it, but I was iffy about it, because I was like, is it going to have the same edge? And I mean, I'm talking about edge, and Edge be like, Izzy, what you mean by edge? I'm like, I don't know. Like, and when I listen to it, I'm like, some of these Christian rappers are better than these rappers, the worldly rappers. And I'm just like, and they have clarity in their words. They slow down when you need to slow down. And they use the auto-tune and all that, but it sounds so good. I'm just like, why don't these people, I was talking to Miss Kathy about that, and I was just like, why don't these people, like, he's like, why does nobody notice him? And I'm just like, it's just, I don't know. But see, at the time, I didn't notice Christian rap. I mean, I heard of it, and then I would listen to the same music. Now, I listen to different music, when it comes to Christian music, to just consider it, and I listen to it to see, okay, do I like it? I don't like it. Or even if I don't like it in the moment, I add it to my playlist, because I might like it later, or I might need it later for a situation that I'm going through. So I'm just trying to become a better person. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not perfect. So if I slip and fall, don't be like, oh, it's this. I'm telling y'all, I'm just telling y'all what I'm trying to do in my life to be better. That's all I'm trying to do. And this is Izzy's diary. And y'all might not see this today, but y'all gonna see this some years from now. Y'all gonna see where I have elevated. It was not by my hands, it was because of God's hands. And I hope I'm going in the right direction. And this is for me too, so I can see where I've grown. And look at my lipstick. Some of it's on my lips and some of it's not. And you will see my dreads grow. You'll see me grow as a person. And all I'm here to do is to encourage you on your walk with Christ and in your walk in general. And yeah, when I get on social media, I do that now. Like on my Twitter, I post and I log out. And so that's another thing. If I don't like a comment or something, it's not that I'm trying to ignore you. It's just I'm trying to protect my peace of mind, because this world is crazy. Number one. Number two, people are, everybody said they support you. They don't really support you. They're looking for your downfall, and this world, so I'd rather just post, and just log off, and post and log off. And I'm probably going to use that method in mind. I'm not going to scroll and read because people are going to always talk about you. People are always going to talk, whether they say it to you in person or whether whether some people across the country that you don't even know about talking about you, talking about how they liked your video or they didn't like your video, or they didn't like your book, or they didn't like your clothing line, or they didn't like your shoes, or they don't like your hair, or they don't like the way how you talk, they don't like the way how you think, they don't like your eye color, they don't like your skin complexion, they don't like your clothes, they don't like your siblings, they don't like your family, they don't like the house that you live in, they don't like my Gap. There's so many things that I'm expressing to you that people are not going to like about you, whether you know of your knowledge about it or whether you don't know. And I'd rather not know about it. Because I'd rather protect my peace of mind, because somebody could say, Izzy, you look ugly. Say that, right? Somebody said, Izzy, you look ugly. They said it to my face. I still remember a girl, when I walked into a classroom, and it was a high school, and the girl said, Izzy, you're so awkward. When she said that to me, I still think about that today, and it hurt me. And there's some other stuff that happened in high school that hurt me. But will I be talking about that? No. Now they can talk about it. That's them. If they want to talk about that, they can talk about that. I don't care what you talk about. But it's not about them. It's about me. It's not about them. It's how I react. It's like the person said, is be proactive instead of reactive. So the way I be proactive is I'll post and I'll leave. As soon as I post, make my post, I'll like my own post and I get off. I post, I get off. I post, I get off. So even with YouTube, after I post this video, I get off. I don't scroll because people are always going to talk, whether it's positive or it's negative. And it's like sometimes I tend to pay attention more to the negative than I do the positive. So, and it's not that I appreciate everybody that supports this channel, supports me I appreciate it. It's just, I'm trying to protect my peace so I can produce. My lipstick is so messed up. But, so yeah, I'm ready to graduate. I'm ready to get out of here. But, I was supposed to take pictures tonight. I think I'm just going to work on the picture that I have. The pictures, I'm going to continue working on that tomorrow. And I'm going to take pictures when I get home. Oh, gosh. I got to figure out when I'm going to take pictures. I got to take some more pictures. But I want to go to bed tonight because I got that therapy in the morning. So I'll just do it tomorrow. And work on the picture that I'm already working on. Because what's the point of working on the next picture if you ain't got the first one done? But, yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just told y'all the things that I've experienced, other stuff that I've did, and some things are a long time ago. And I kind of already illustrated or whatever the word is, what I did, like some videos back. But I guess I'm not repeating it because I've already said it. But I'm not, you guys can review my videos and all that and do whatever you want to do, but I'm just not going to pay attention to it because, I'm going to just to protect my peace of mind, because that's why as soon as I post on Instagram, I log off. I don't even shut down my page. I just log off. I just log off. So if y'all want that tip, I log out. And then my cousin said she can still see my pages up. But just because my page is up doesn't mean I'm logged in. So if you I might not even respond to messages sent to me on Instagram. You probably have to have my personal number in order to reach me. But I just log out and I go on about my business. So if you want to reach me, I don't say it's best to reach me through Instagram or any social media sites unless you got my number. And the people who got my number are the people that are close to me. So, oh, what was that? Oh, I wrote this poem a long time ago. It was like this. Well, it's a part of it. When I produced this at my school, I don't have the video no more. But if somebody got that video, show that video. I said, my heart unavailable, just like my phone number. My time only mine to waste. Top priority be to go like Ali, so my kids can eat great. One day, even my past haters. Wait a minute now. Even my past haters will be screaming my name. Woo! And like Biggie said, I love it when they call me Big Papa. I said that. I said I love it when they call me Big Papa. Oh, that quote was cold. I said I come through with the come through, don't need your applause. I get a bag on the daily. I ain't talking about no minimal. Yeah, you can go ahead and check my resume if you think that I'm faking, but if you gotta do all that, then I guess you ain't getting no cake then. I laugh at my haters on a daily. I only feel an empty take up to an 80, giving that extra energy that knock out even the greatest debater. And I forgot the next part. The greatest debater. And like I said, like Maya Angelou said, you might write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies, but man, you will never know my history, even if you were my best friend. I said that. Oh, that poem was cold. I don't care what y'all think, but that poem was cold. At that time, when I was like, I think I was 18 years old. Oh, I said that. That's before I got shot. I got shot at when I was 19. The summer when I was 19, that's when I got shot, in July. It was like July the 7th, I believe, when I got shot. Oh, it's just like, you know, my history, even if you were my best friend. It used to be, the line used to be, you wouldn't even know my history, even if you have a replication of my DNA. But I was just like, nah, that's not hard. But I said, you wouldn't even know my history if you were my best friend. Yeah, that girl was, I don't care what anybody say. At that time, when I was 18, that was the coldest poem I wrote. And I said in front of the school, I had my mama said it looked like Ronald McDonald. But I had like twisties. And I had like this hair on me. I had on my army pants. I love me some army pants. And I had on this purple jacket. And I had on this black. I look good. I make sure when I pop off, I like to look good. So I look good. I think I had on my Air Maxes, my white Air Maxes, but I don't remember I don't think I had on my right Air Max. I had Huaraches. I had my black Huaraches on. So, I didn't have Air Maxes at that time. I got my Air Maxes during COVID. But I don't even have those shoes no more. But I had on my black Huaraches and I had on some army pants. I had on like this black form fitted like top with a purple jacket. The purple jacket I still have. And I remember that day in high school. I used to like this dude, and you probably know who I'm talking about. I liked him a lot, and I was desperate for that. But I remember I used to pray with him. But at least with that situation, I went about it the right way. You know, in college, you know, when you get on your own and all that, and stuff started happening. But I, you know, try to be a friend and try to teach him right from wrong. But I really liked him a lot. But I don't think he liked me. He says, yeah, he didn't like. He said, I don't want you to love me, but I don't want you to hate me. I remember him. He said what he texted that to me, so I just say. So that's what he said to me. I remember that. But he gonna tell cause a friend that, but he know we not. Well, I don't know if I say if we not friends or not, but I don't talk to that person no more. I worked at a person. This is a story, but this video 20 minutes long. But in high school, okay, so I worked with this dude at Mickey D's, right? And he come telling me, because he was in the locker room, right? He come telling me, he said, well, such and such said you tried to kiss him in the hallway. I said, yeah, I did that because I kissed him. You know what I mean by kissed him? I kissed him on the cheek, not on the lips, the cheek. And he said, and I said, yeah, I did that only because the first time he let me do it, and the second time he pushed me away when I was trying to kiss him on his cheek. And 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 he was like, oh yeah, you would have did it, would have you would. And the reason why he said that is because people thought I wasn't doing nothing in high school. People thought that I had I was doing it with the dude at the work, because we had walked to work one day and they thought I was going to his house. I was just like, bruh, like what? He told me that. I said, bro, that's not what we doing. He said, yeah, I told him that. And then after I said that, such and such came out and said that you tried to, do that to him in the house. I said, bro, as soon as I say a poem, everybody try to see. That's another reason why, as a female, don't be going around doing with these dudes, because these dudes like, oh, I don't kiss and tell. Soon as and I'm not saying that for that situation. I'm just making it bigger. Like, I'm not, how can I say this? I'm trying to say that, don't trust people. Like, be careful who you do anything with. Kiss on the cheek, kiss on the mouth, picky, anything, because you're, even though I didn't do nothing sexual with that person, be careful who you do stuff with, and be careful who you surround yourself with. Like, because me just walking to work with that dude, they automatically assume that, and I wasn't doing anything. Be careful, because people think things, and it's not true. That's why, like, when it comes to the internet, I'm not about to respond. I'm telling this to myself. This is not just for you. This is for me. So I can look back at myself and be like, Izzy, I'm telling my future, Izzy, don't respond to them. Don't respond to nobody. Focus on the goal. Don't respond to them. Do not. I'm saying this to myself right now. 10 years from now, people going to talk. People going to say things, whether it's positive or negative. Do not respond to them. Leave it alone. Let them talk to themselves. Let them talk to the air. But your ears are closed off to them. And even if you hear it, keep it moving. Keep it pushing. Let people talk, because that's what people are going to always talk about you your whole life, Izzy. Your whole life. And I'm saying my name because I'm talking to myself, but you need to say your name. Y'all need to say your name. Whether it's in school, high school, college, you at law school, you in a nursing program, people are going to talk. That's what people do. We talk about each other, and I told my brother, I asked my brother a long time ago, like, and I was like, why do people talk about people? And he was like, because they have no life. I was like, dang, he said that. My brother said that. I said, why do people talk about people? And he was like, because they have no life. And I was just like, okay. He said that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, he said because they have no life. And, and my cousin Keys, I'm gonna call him Keys because I'm not gonna give y'all his name. I remember when I thought people were bullying me. I don't know if this was happening or not, because I was having a psychotic break at that time, and I didn't know it was getting to that point, because that was before I had my first psychotic break. I was breaking down, and I always thought some people were bullying me in college, and I got on the phone and I was crying. He's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And he was like, I said, these people are talking about me, whoop-de-woo. And he was like, well, if they can't say it to your face, then don't worry about them. That's what he said. So I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. You just ignore it. Like, that's why, like, I don't even watch people's pages no more. I don't. Now, if my cousin or my friend, like, hey, Izzy, can you go and like my post on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, Twitch or whatever social media platform is out, TikTok, I will go on there, look up them specifically, like their post. Once I'm done, I'll get off. Because, out of respect for them, I'm not trying to ignore it. I'm just trying to protect my peace from people, from people who are not have my best interest at heart. So, yeah, I'm not about to delete my Instagram or log out of it, because y'all can say what y'all want to say. It's freedom of speech, you know what I mean? But, I can choose whether I want to listen to it or not, and if it does slip up, I can choose how I react to it. And that's why y'all need to read Prevail Despite the Odds, because that's why I feel like that book has not yet been published, because I still am prevailing, and that's a forever thing, you know what I mean? It's a forever thing to prevail. But to prevail despite the odds, prevailing does not stop you. Every day you have to prevail, because prevailing is just getting up and getting out the bed, and taking a shower. That's a prevailing, you know. So yeah. So this is just to me. I'm doing this is Izzy Dyer. This is for me, so I can look back on myself and reflect. Okay, so where am I at in life? Am I doing what I said I'm gonna do? You know what I mean? And yeah. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. Don't be coming up in here thinking, oh, she said she perfect. And if you do say it, I'm probably not going to pay attention to it. I do care about it. So you can, because I'm not going to pay attention to it, bro. I'm not. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to log out, post what I need to post, log out, go about my life, live the life that through real life and not through social media, because social media will be lying. Some people, I bet you, it's people out there who be acting like their relationship is so imperfect, drama filled and all that, just to make some money because drama sells. And in real life, they have the perfect relationship. And like, these people will eat everything up. They basically just doing a TV show, real life TV show, because people be like, oh my, I'm Jay, I'm tired of the drama. And then the next day they watching the drama. They're like, I'm just so tired of the same thing. Then why you keep watching it every day? You live off the drama. You live off the entertainment. That's what people secretly don't know. They like it. Because if you didn't like it, you wouldn't watch it. Or you try your best to redirect your attention to somewhere else. I'm so dead. But I gotta end this video. I think this is day 42. This is Sunday. Still gotta take a shower. I gotta write a poem. I gotta, just get ready for the night. I got therapy in the morning. And I got my doctor's appointment on Friday. And I'm gonna be looking up insurance. I gotta do taxes. I got senior project to work on. Just racks on racks on racks. I'm thinking about that song. See, I'm still trying to get out of it. Ooh, like, it's a lot of, and it's a lot of, because you got to realize I've been listening to rap music, since my grandpa, because that's how I was introduced to rap music. It's because me and my boy cousins, because at the time I was the only girl besides my cousin, my other cousin. She know who she is, but we would have my grandpa would have a van. He had a red van. He would take us to the park and stuff when we was kids and all that, and get us ice cream and hang out. So he would be playing Snoop Dogg in the car. So that's how I got introduced. He would play Snoop Dogg and all of them in the car. That's how I got introduced. And he played his music loud. And all these songs, Run, the Run, Vato, and that was his jam. And we would listen to it. And then my dad, he bless in peace. He's my uncle, but I call him dad because he raised me. And he would play the old school music because he was in his 60s, 50s, 60s, like the Temptations and that's a lot of songs. Backstabbers, like Backstabbers. And he played a lot of different. Oh, is that the Double Dutch Bus? I remember he used to sing that to me in the car. That he got is that. So that's how I got introduced to that music, and then I feel like, how I got introduced to Christian music was through the church. But in church, they don't really do a lot of rapping Christian songs. They do a lot of like singing, So so that's how I was introduced to Every Sound, and I and then the other songs that other people listen to and all that. So let's say after that, then I listened to the in middle school, it was the 7th grade, because it was me and my dad. We were at the school, and I had won some earphones, and I remember the teacher was trying to tell my dad on me, and I would like redirect the conversation. Bro, he was trying to tell my dad on me. I said, and this happened, and then, he was trying to tell my dad on me. I was like, and I was like, you're not telling him nothing. But I had won some earphones, and after that, I really started listening to music. So it was the 7th grade when I got those earphones, and I really started. And music was like my escape. Even if I didn't care what it was, as long as it was playing in me, I'd listen to it, and all that. So that's how I got introduced when it comes to music, and it was like my vice, you know. So now I'm just trying to change that, change that up. Because I noticed the music that I listened to, even back in middle school, it was about sex, violence, and drugs. Even when I wasn't doing any of that, any of that I'm not saying, like I said, I have not done drugs. And Izzy, don't do it. I don't care who you're around, don't do that stuff. You haven't done it, don't, or cigarettes, don't do none of that. But, so, yeah, it's just, yeah, so, yeah, I was listening to that stuff, but I was listening to a plethora of different other musics, but, and, I just want to change my input so I can get a better output. I said that, so, yeah, that's another reason why I was upset about not getting my hair done today, like I said, because I'm going to miss Bible study again next week, and I don't want to miss that, So, and he'd be like, well, why don't you go a different day of the week? I don't have a car. I don't want to ask other people, because I don't want people to think I'm using them, other people have lives. So I have to go when I'm able to go, and I have a life too. It's not, just about them, because I have certain assignments that need to be done. I can't, I can't work on my computer to do my assignments. I have to be at the tech center. It's just a lot of different other things, other variables that come into play. But, yeah, I'm just telling y'all all this now. Like I think I told y'all about the no, I think I no contact order that happened. Like, but I'm saying all this, like, I don't look at people's pages no more. And then I don't want to be caught up in I don't want to be caught up in people lie that don't care about me. Like, so I'm just caring about the people, I still care about y'all, the people that support. I'm not saying I don't. I'm just trying to protect my peace, and doing the best way that I can. Because I don't want to spaz out on the internet. I don't want to do that. I don't want to spaz out. I want to continue going to therapy and help and bettering myself so that I can be better towards others that are surrounding me. Be a better individual towards myself and others. So, yeah, I think, this video is long. It's about to be, this is a long video. So just know that this is a long video. Yeah, so ride around me with that Bible on me. And I was thinking about that. That's true. Like, there's so much power in knowing God's word, not knowing it, but like having a relationship with God, because like a gun can't protect you from going to hell. It might protect you from the person, but but it can't give you eternal life. God can. A gun can't protect you. People buy guns, because they try to protect themselves from people, but you can't protect yourself from the inevitable. So that song, when I was listening to that, I was like, I never thought about that. He was like, riding around with my Bible on me, my word. I gotta memorize the song, but I'm just listening to so many different Christian raps, and I'm just like, this is hard. I'm like, they be down playing Christian rap, and I be like, I was down playing, and I'm listening to it. I'm like, dang, this music actually good. Better than I thought it was. I was just so used to the singing that I never really considered Christian rap, And I'm not saying that the singing is not good. It's just that's what I was used to. And I also was just playing the same few songs over and over again, and never. So every time I try to listen to listen to switch my music up, it'll be the same few songs. I never like try to branch out and listen to other music, Now I just, pick playlists and let the music play, and I, and see what do I like and what I don't like. Like, what do I groove to? And even if I don't like the Christian song, I'll keep it just in case, later it's a good song. So yeah, I think that's going to end this video. Yeah, I got some more of my story, and they're going to be whether people that know about this, or they might come out and they might, say what they have to say. But at that point in time, this is, watch it now, because once this series is closed, May 31st, I'm going on to the next series. And I have yet to know what the name of that series is going to be called. But, by June 1st, I'm going to have a name, because I'm going to make the first video. But, yeah, so, yeah, now these videos will get more interesting. Y'all might think these boring, but that I'm a boring person. I'd rather be, I guess, my life boring. This is just my life now. I'm just, Oh, and I went up 30 pounds on the dumbbells. I think I already mentioned that in a previous video, but, so... And just know that I don't hate anybody or dislike anybody that I've experienced, meaning like whether it be a friend, it be a family member, it be the relationship I was in, cousin, anybody. I met you in real life, or I don't hate you, I don't dislike you. I forgive you. I hope that you've forgiven me. Even if you don't forgive me, I can't control that. I only control what I do. But I hope that y'all life is going well. I hope, that I wish blessings upon your life and all that. So if y'all see this. But I just kind of just want to move on with my life. Everything that I'm saying is the past. Like somebody at my church said that she heard from her pastor. She knows this if she ever sees this video. Your past, the rearview mirror when you look at the past, is smaller than the windshield that's in front of you. So yeah, that stuff already happened. So I'm like, it's, every day is a new day to relive life, to start over, to rewrite your wrongs. And we don't know when it's going to be your last. So why worry about the things that happened in the past? Like every single day. Like that's how you got to do, move with life. Don't let your emotions get to you. Like I know there's depression out there, anxiety, all those different things that you have to fight. You have to fight with your emotions every day. And now even when I don't want to do stuff, I do it anyways. You got to fight against that, because life is going to happen. Life is going to be life. And you just have to live each day for the day. Do everything that you can in that day, because you don't know if tomorrow you're going to wake up. And then that's the thing, though. People are so used to waking up in the morning that they don't fathom the idea of not waking up. So you can die in your sleep. Something can happen. Something be going on internally, and you can die. You don't know. Or the people or your family around you could die. That's why, like now, I talk to my mama almost every day, because I'm like, dang, I took that for granted. No matter right or wrong she did, she's still my mama. And she loved me, She tried her best to show me that she loved me, and they know who I'm talking about. And I don't want to be like, man, I should have talked to her more, or man, I should have did this with her or that with her, or spent time with her. That's why I have a plan in the future, but I'm not telling y'all that because I don't know. I don't know what's gonna look like in 4 years. But so. But I'm looking at my lipstick. But I'm just about to end this video. So that's why I say every day, like I said, the past is smaller than the rearview. The rearview mirror is smaller than the windshield. So focus on the future. Do your best every day to be the best that you can be. Live your life. Don't let the past hold you back. Don't let what happened yesterday hold you back for today, because today could be your last day. Don't do that. Izzy, don't do that with anything that you go through. And I'm talking to y'all and I'm talking to myself. This is Izzy's diary for a reason. Don't let the past prevent you, because I might one day in the future click on one of these videos like, what was I doing at day 42? And I might just listen to my old video. But don't let the past prevent you from living in the moment, the future. And I let a lot of situations get to me and let them, like, even though my psychotic breaks to me were a big deal, but I was letting that, because I could have graduated probably last semester. I could have been done. But I stood so long, and I'm not saying everything happened for a reason though, but I stood so long in that depression and those emotions that I gained weight. I just losing myself to the past. Don't lose yourself to the past. You can't control what you already did, but you can control what you're doing now. Don't let your past control the present. Don't your present self. Don't let that have so much control over you, because every day is a chance to relive life. And even if the people don't forgive you, go to God about it. Talk to Him about it and try to change. Not for the people, but do it for God. Do it for, do it like that. Do it like that. And do it for yourself. You know what I mean, too. Don't focus on trying to please people, because you'll never be able to please them. People always, I have a poem about, people holding on to your past because your future's so clean. You know what I mean? Stupid. People hold on to that past because your future's so clean. So they look at your past and they trying to dig up old graves. They're like, let me see something. And that already passed. But you got to become better. Become better and be better than who you wanted to be and all that. You know what I mean? So, but I'm about to end this video. It's already 51 minutes. And plus, I got to add this to my last video in iMovie and then connect it. So, or I might I'm just going to add this video, and I'm just going to just take out the first part, and I'm just going to delete that part because I don't feel like adding it. So y'all just going to have to miss what I said. I don't even remember what I said because this video is 52 minutes long. So I feel like everything that I've said in the previous video is already said in this video. Because that video was like 8 minutes long, and it was just introducing myself and all that and stuff. So past is the past, because y'all just all funny. I'm stupid. I'm not saying I'm stupid. I'm not saying as I'm stupid. It's like I'm stupid. Like I'm being goofy. I'm being goofy but serious at the same time. So yeah, I'm about to end this video. So yeah, and I'm about to do what I need to do tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna do my video later, probably after I work out. But bye.